Hello everybody, my name is Nevalon and welcome to today's new PvP video, and today we're gonna play Sram in 3v3. Even though 3v3 is a mode where Sram is an absolute bottom tier, I just had more mood to play it there and decided to do some recordings of my gameplay there. And even though sometimes my imaginations, even though I made a guide about the trap lines, sometimes my imagination when it comes to placing the traps is kind of, you know what, it's basically a no comment type of mod, but I probably will pick the videos where I don't show it as much, the footage from the PvP I already did with it. But yeah, bottom tier of the class when it comes to 3v3 at the moment, it's either just playing strength glass cannon stuff like Sepu does in 3v3 Sram, or you just simply play. You're basically an erosion bot with the chance element, like I will be over here. Alright, so let's... of course, it's in 1v1, it's doing way better, but it's a different story. At some point, maybe when I will have mod, I will make some 1v1 Sram as well, but for now, for me, it's a bit easier and chiller to do 3v3 with it, so... Let's get, without much of a yapping, let's get what we got today. So we got 3 parts of the deep sea set. So we got the mask, a hat, the ring, and then the boots. We got the 2 parts for the servitude, so the for the servitude set, and so the amulet and the cloak. We got the 3 parts for the ice knight, shield, ring, and the sword, and a penny belt for the nice, comfy MP. So we don't need to use like something like a Volbeast in order for our double to be 6 MP. Not that it's like a big thing, however I feel like playing on Sram with the 6 MP is kind of... honestly it's more maybe comfortable just because of the double. But not necessarily, you can still play easily 12-5 and so, you know, it will be fine. However, I feel like with the times when I played Sram in 3v3, I kind of regretted that I was missing that 1 MP, and, you know, Abyssal is not working on the doubles, so you get the point. And, of course, I use the Dragoturki. They are way too strong to not use them. So, of course, the classic pull for the chance 160 in stat and 400 vitality. For the eggs, Ivor and Okur, definitely a must-have. The rest is up to you. And so, the res is pretty solid. Pushback res coming from the servitude set as well. Very comfy. With the Dragoturki, you already are about 5k HP, just like that. Initiative is not super high, however, if you want, you can always replace Dragoturki. You can even like put Dragoturki with the chance initiative if you would like to. You can just replace it for something like a Scrot, of course. There we go, for the initiative, and then just get rid of the Okur. You can put the Nightmare, which I was doing sometimes on my Sram, if I wanted to be at least, you know, second in order, since being third in 3v3, it's like with the Sram, people sometimes had no clue. It was kind of tough, okay? And yeah. When it comes to, if we already talk about replacements of the items, if you have a Mariana, feel free to also replace it replace the boots if you would like to. Lower initiative, of course, but still Mariana gives the MP reduction for each time you use the chance element, right? And MP reduction on this build is pretty decent, so you can use something like a paralyzing trap as long as there's like some if there's like, of course, like. I use the gravity trap just just when there's a Zalor in it. But if so, then if there's none, then I like to try to play around with the paralyzing. But it's up to you which variant to prefer. Neutral res is gonna go down with that though. But still, Mariana boots are just pretty strong on their own. So if you would want to, then you can replace them. Over here in the build. With no Crimson yet, okay, the boots are not replacing again. The Dofus book is kind of buggy, and especially that they now modified also, I guess, they modified it to the image over here, and it's also sometimes bugging out. Anyways, we got, without Crimson, if with the Crimson over here, we would be 1500 over 1500 in stats. So the damage on it is pretty solid. We got solid also AP/MP parry. So if you would play against AP reducers, you just can replace the pet and you're gonna have good enough AP parry. And so I guess that's about it. 12, 6, 4. So if you put Ochre, you're gonna be 6 range. Sorry, not Ochre, what I'm saying, Sylvan, my bad. And I guess that's about it. Well, so yeah, Sram is gonna be just, you just try to play with the erosion, sometimes apply jinx, and place eventually like some traps, and yeah, that's kind of about it. Like that's kind of the whole concept of playing Sram right now. Not a big like some complex theory, and the only thing is that maybe, like I said, like my imagination, me imagining where to place the trap, and then I'm realizing, like for example, you know what, I probably will show in one video what I had in mind, what I have in mind with that. But yeah, playing also with the mist is like kind of, you know, if the enemies have a bunch of AoE, then you know, mist is not gonna do that great of a job. However, I usually play it and try to save my teammates eventually, repositioning them inside like the mist with the traps as well, depending on the situation. But yeah, I guess I will try to talk about it during the matches. So without further ado, if you enjoy my content, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, check me out on Twitch TV/NevalonV2. And of course I invite you to the Discord server, the link is in the description, and let's get straight into the matches. Alright, first match on the Sram, and here we go. We got Chance Sadida, we got the Strength Eka Flip in our team, and Sacrier, I think into IOP, and into Eka Flip. Full enemy team. Now I realize it, yeah. Okay. So we managed to be second because I used Nightmare on my Sram, and so because of that, because of that, right? Just simply Sadida being first in turn. Guys, I didn't sleep too well today, and I decided randomly just, you know what, I have no mood for anything else. I might as well just start recording, record the talk over my gameplay here on the Sram, and here we are. So I might be like sounding a little bit like out of like you know, like you can hear it in my voice, okay? Like I'm pretty much pretty damn slow. Some people often complain that I speak a bit too fast in some of my videos, but today I'm gonna be incredibly slow and relax and yap about what is going on in the gameplay. Right now what we see is just classic infection and getting rid of the Madol, and I have perfect place to place paralyzing and try to MP reduce these guys, right? And so now this is what I'm talking about to show you. This is so I'm now thinking what traps I could place possibly over here. All right, so I'm thinking about, okay, Calamity, it's fine, and that could be pretty nice one. And I'm placing it so I will move probably in here and try to Virtue. I had it already in mind, and so I decided, okay, let's damage him and the Sacrier. I could have done also like what it's called. I could have done Secret Trap and make it so it pulls like the Sacrier, and maybe it could damage Eka Flip as well, but you know what, I didn't think about it, I think at the time. And here I wanted to like actually send the double. So here's the thing, I wanted, oh there we go, and we got some -2 on the Sacrier, and I think -3 on the Eka. But okay, so I place eventually a Repelling Trap, and I ideally wanted to send the my double to send the to activate the Paralyzing Trap instead, but you know what, for some reason, you know, in the end it's not a big thing, but I mean, I had that in mind, and I was like, and then I later placed the Repelling Trap, and I'm like, wait, I just blocked my way to, to activate Paralyzing Trap. Not that it matters, in the end I knew that, I kinda had in mind based on my solo Collie experience that the Psyop probably would attempt. But would just move and do the virtue and, well, was I wrong? No. My team doesn't have any Prygens whatsoever. I think we had a pressure on the Sadida. I'm the only one that is playing with the Prygen. Now, Prygen or Prytech is really up to you. Which one you want. When somebody doesn't play either Prytech or Prygen, they just randomly shield themselves and they think that's enough. Yeah, guys, I suggest you use either of them, okay? Even if not, again, either Prytech or Prygen, up to you. I mean, I'd say it's right now after this update, it's really depends on the situation. In solo, I would often prefer to still stick to the what it's called, to the Prygen raid, since I don't trust my my allies ever. But if you have like a pre-mate or something and idea what's going on, then Prytech is just fine. Iridescent, of course, is most recommended. Alright, so for now it's nothing, just patiently waiting. Both of the matches that I'm gonna show actually gonna be just patient, just waiting and stuff. But I don't have any better footage. The other ones where I came to conclusion were a bit weirder. Okay, speaking about weird things, I mean, this Groot randomly spawned is, I don't know, makes no sense to me. He didn't even spawn ultra powerful to boost himself MP, or even at this point where he could have done it right now. Like, he doesn't have much things to do. He could have spawned ultra powerful. He spawns Groot instead, and he's not even gonna make use of it. I mean, he's gonna like debuff the shield, but okay, from what I remember. Not that it I guess should. Sure, I mean, he did that, okay? I mean, I might not question it. He did it, and we move on, right? Okay. So, right now, Sakri transpose in. He doesn't want to wait. Goes in and seeks for the angle. Don't want to get locked by the block, so he's moving around a little bit. And gonna go on my Sadida. God damn it, I hope that I will not yawn too much, because I don't wanna stop recording or like yawn into the microphone. I will eventually like move my mouth, try to move my mouth, but I just don't wanna. Oh, and at least this trap that I placed kind of like randomly made it use, because I have line of sight for the Sacrier that wanted to be behind the wall, but yeah, he is in the angle where I can easily hit him and erode him. And so I go forward. I have some stacks on the mortuary mark. 25% erosion, 8% additional damage. Very convenient, isn't it? And I already go with the miss because I know that they will be rushing. So now I could have stuck up even more erosion. I didn't need to. I'm gonna go here for the jinx. But I probably could have stacked up even more erosion. Pinging me like yeah, to hit him, of course. They very don't trust. I don't trust sometimes my allies. Okay, sometimes maybe I shouldn't blame them for these random things. So I do jinx, minimizing the damage for the next turn. Even though Sakyr could debuff it with elevation. Oh, another trap works. Now this is another random thing, but that's about. I swear, this is the least thing you can see right now in 3v3. He pulls into the middle the Sadida, okay? He should know that Sadida is somewhere there in the middle. He does friction. He thinks he pulled him. He didn't even check on his buff, and he then hits on the empty cell. Bro, what was that turn? I mean, I'm sorry. I recorded it and I'm posting it on YouTube. This is sometimes I had like recently an idea to like make some sort of like a compilation with like Collie, but like in the form of like an Animal Planet, because that's basically what 3v3 is. I feel like it's a fun concept, but I just don't know if I will have energy and will to do that. I could, but yeah, anyway, could be fun. We'll think about it, let me know. Maybe you guys, if you would like to see me doing something of this kind, I probably could use it. Okay, so we got some AP reduction hits on the Sacrier. I'm pinging him. Okay, so here's the thing. One thing that I wanted to ping him that to jump in with Kitten inside the mist, because inside of the mist it will not spot on which cell you casted the spell, right? While if he was outside of it, it should, as far as I remember, it should spot. You could check on which cell the spell was casted, so it could like reveal. I mean, at this point, the location of Sadida should be obvious, but if the Iop that literally pulled him with the spell that pulls into the middle, if he couldn't figure out where it is, then I mean, at this point, yeah, I mean, probably neither of them would know where it is. Anyways, 3 infection on multiple targets, so Sadida is having fun. Voodoo Curse, Life Seals, and there we go, Voodoo Sacrifice, more damage. Now, I don't know why he pinged him to go this way. He could have gone more like down to the middle. Whatever. At the end of the day, I guess it's fine. I know that... okay, I didn't see this ping. I was thinking that he was pinging for the... So whoever is sending his pings is also incredibly goddamn stupid, but you know what? That's just at this point I'm being like sensitively triggered. Honestly, I sometimes play like stupid too. Trust me. Before I recorded some decent gameplay for the Sram, I also had like some very crazy dump. I wish I could show it. It's actually funny. I actually killed one of my allies with the traps when I tried to save him. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you guys. It's just funny to think about it. Anyways, I'm distracting myself a little bit too much. I know that Eka Flip is on smell and my double is like, if the double's about to explode, I don't necessarily always try to send it on the enemies or something, but here in this case I decided like, okay, it's gonna be handy to move the Eka away, so he needs to use some AP when the AP will be boosted from the smell. So one thing that I do, you can see that I'm playing with Ebony mainly for the dodge on the Sram, but yeah, I'm draining some also chance for my own damage. But I very rarely would place the Ebony when I would play on Sram. I just decided to pick it for the dodge, especially thinking about my double. And it's fine still. I mean, I still can get melee range damage. Okay, now this is I'm gonna tell you, this is the turn where he actually grabs us and knows where we are. Okay, maybe not focus on the Sadida, but I mean we still gonna get a little bit clapped. But yeah, as you can see, Sakir is anyway about to close to be dying. I have just goes full damage. He doesn't have Virtue. He could do Vitality, but it wouldn't be enough to save anyway, so I guess just full damage. And it does quite a bit. It definitely hurts. Random roulette, yeah. I don't like random gameplay like this. I mean, but okay, it comes. Why not? AP for us. Sakir will not make much of use of it. For the Eka Flip, it will be just more of a. Okay, so this is I think one of the times where Eka Flip just doesn't know that to like spawn the cards and do more damage with the roulette. But yeah, people on Eka Flips don't know the spells that well. Nothing new. Now this is also a very random leap. I just checked that he's like leaped in the same place, and I'm like, okay, wait, what? That was just weird. Okay, but okay, smell up. 17 AP with the addition, like because of those additional 2 roulette. And now, if you think about it, when I said earlier about AoE, so Sakir was got AoE spells, Intelligence, Iop got good AoEs too. Now, also like I mean, in a way, got some low AoE on the Int Eka too. So yeah, I'm on 1k HP. I'm in danger. So yeah, AoEing, the smell, unfortunately, for what game got, so for what is played right now in the 3v3, just it's kind of in some cases it's easy to get an idea where are the people in the mist. I like this idea though. Plays fully supportive, heals me up very well back to half of an HP, more than a half. And me, 14 HP. Got some stacks on the mortuary again. It was mortuary state 3, right? So I just put it for the erosion and also for the additional damage. Sparkling silver, by the way. Guys, just because sparkling silver got... Oh, I'm applying some additional lifesteal with the waylaying, right? I decided, I think here I'm gonna do jinx, right? Since the IOP is gonna play next turn. And this is the moment where I decided, you know what, I get 2 AP, I might as well just apply the Ebony just like that. And so I do that, and I'm almost full HP. And I got minimized HP, minus AP from the what is this spell? From the AP buff. I don't wanna mispronounce it. God damn it, I'm still very sleepy. Anyways, so what I was on about? I was on about something, but I forgot. I did something about lifesteal, but I completely forgot what I had in mind. God damn it! Now this is pissing me off, especially that video is probably this match is gonna. Oh, about sparkling silver. Just because it got 300 vitality right now doesn't mean that it's worth playing in 3v3. God damn it! Please don't use it. It's such a look. This guy could have been eroded. He didn't even get the trigger. He got only 300 vitality. It's such a waste of the slot. Don't use the second 3v3. Same goes to Dokoko. Like, no, guys, just don't. Yeah, okay, so I'm not gonna get annoyed by my OCD thinking what I was supposed to tell. Anyways, I feel like it's slowly about the time. I might just double check right now. Yeah, we're about to finish this match. I mean, this match is clearly over. We win. Ekaflip is gonna do some turn, and I guess now we're gonna go straight into the next match. He casts one spell and leaves the game. Alright, guys, let's get into the next one. Alright, I am about to record the audio for this part of the video for the second time. But anyway, this match begins with dissaprys elio. Why not? Average, it's very common when it comes to the low rating, especially in 3v3. Very often they play like just the dissaprys mode with the crit pushback build. And so here we are. Now, here's the thing. Why I'm using this okay, so this footage I wanna show how I decided to prevent it using the Sram. But first, strength IOP, brute attacks won't int Foggernot with the unmovables, or I don't know if I mispronounced it, but yeah, the one that gives you the unmovable state. Me on the strength Sram, they have like a crit pushback something, I don't know, the guy got very weird build overall. Strength, they also have a strength IOP, and they also, of course, they have the crit pushback dissaprys elio. So, here's the thing. Many people on the low rating don't think about trying to either find or reveal the eliotrop. But I mean, of course, in certain cases, depending on the classes and the order of them, it's kind of difficult. However, me with the Sram is not gonna be much of a trouble. Now, the only thing is that I need to... so I'm right away gonna place a mist. Just because in mist I know that he's gonna have a trouble finding us. There's goes ping on a crab, but it's useless. I'm not planning to go for it. First of all, we need to not get one-shotted. Gotta think about surviving more than doing damage first, alright? So I put also the trap to step on it later and reposition the IOP a bit. I could even put like a repelling to first move him diagonally, then move him to the side, or pretend that I activated it. But I just used the tricky trap and moving him in the corner, somewhere. So hoping that he's just not gonna be found. But yeah. So there goes also to repelling. Double has been sent. I'm hitting deep enough, so I'm kind of convinced that I'm kind of confident that I'm not gonna be ever found, right? So yeah, Virtue and for some reason there I have decided to like send next to my double. Okay, sure. And so we have the supportive Foggernaut. Now I very dislike usually this type of gameplay when it comes to Foggernauts. I like when they... Okay, I don't mind them being supportive, but I mean, know that, you know, also you kinda could do some damage, not just, you know, be like an AP buffing bot. But, you know, in this game, I guess things are going to work anyways. And so, there we go. Eliotrop turn. And he also plays with the Lava Smith, interesting. As for the build that he's supposed to just one-shot, but okay, so he's placing some traps, tries to, I guess, see if he can find somebody. Doesn't find anybody, he's not even trying to check. He knows that his turn is over, so he just rebuffs himself, closes the portals, and that's about it. And that is how you prevent, and I'm being buffed by the IO, by the way. Why are you rebuffing useless class like a Sram that is just an erosion bot? I have no clue, but okay. Maybe guy just thought like, okay, I have he got brain, I don't, I will buff him. Okay. Anyways, no offense, of course, to the IF for now. And anyways, kinda blocks my line over here, which I didn't like, cause, well, I eventually was thinking maybe I'm gonna like erode the enemy IOP. And well, there goes some like repositioning from the crack going on. And now he's gonna place a beacon and a lookout and block the way a tiny bit. Yep, there we go. And it's kind of definitely inconvenient for me, since I wanted to like erode somebody, but I mean from this angle with the I still can pull the IOP, which I will eventually. I was also thinking about already like how could I block the portals. Like I'm counting how much MP got my double. I mean, I know that it's 6, but I also think how I can make it happen. So I block the portal number 3. Anyway, I pull using waylaying the IOP. I erode him with the mortuary mark, erode him some more, and then I'm placing some positioning traps. For one to just block the portal, and the other one I put over here with the idea that if they will maybe advance and try to hit the IOP, because the IOP is kind of easy to reveal in such a spot from my view right now, then the repairing trap would reposition him. And yeah, the enemy IOP decided to back off instead, cast Wrath, so both IOPs with the preparation for the turn 5, and so and backs off because, well, he doesn't see anybody. He doesn't want to go in. Don't want to waste AP, I guess, to jump in. I guess hoping that just, you know, the turn 5 is gonna be the turn where he's gonna do like he's gonna wait for the turn, right, for the Wrath, and then we'll see what's gonna happen. Anyways, even though we prevented the turn from the Eliotrop, we gotta keep in mind that for some reason he hits himself. I mean, okay, I have no clue why, with the Arachne. But yeah, we gotta be careful still, even though Elio turn 2 has been prevented, it doesn't mean that the threat is over. It's still a strong build, it still can do a bunch of damage, especially if your basically teammates don't have like any pushback res. And if they don't have, like, you know, any unmovable states, if there is no unmovable states in the team. Although now we have unmovable states like from the Foggernaut, which we could eventually, you know, use to also prevent it. Unless he's playing the variant, then he is, to say the least, not too smart. But I mean, I don't think he ever even casted the shield on the Foggernaut when I think about it now. Anyway, my IOPS jumps out and goes straight for the crab. And pulls him using friction, not getting locked here, so pulls him even more. Some additional erosion with the pressure, curative charges up, and also now cries on duel. I smacked my microphone. On the previous recording at the start, if you guys maybe watched it and noticed it, there was like some little you know, malfunction going on. But yeah, I had to like re-record the intro because something happened that the sound of my microphone was just, I just kind of made it was, you know, it was basically, I don't know, something malfunctioned, okay? I don't know how else to say it. And the sound was just would make anybody's ears bleed. Kra decides to just hit a melee my IOP. And so here I'm gonna use the double just to swap. I'm not gonna use its explosion. I'm gonna move the beacon away with the repelling. I'm gonna place it so I can trigger it in the middle. There we go. Triggering also the ebony this way, so I can now apply it easier. And so we're gonna just hit him, drain some chance, get some chance stat from him, and gonna give additional erosion. And here we go, 33% erosion in total on him. Even though I could have applied it first and then do double raiding, but one way or another I guess it works, doesn't matter. You know, it's not like they have like much of a sustain over here, but I mean still, I mean there is some, I guess. I mean this Kra can still lifesteal pretty well. I mean he's playing like again crit pushback, so he can do eye for an eye in zone and healed up quite a bit. So yeah. Erosion is still gonna come handy in such a situation. Also, like, I mean, such things like Virtue, Vitality. Oh yeah, this IOP actually is not strength, it's strength pushback. Oh wow, I actually forgot about it, and even in first time I was recording the voice for this fight, I was like, yeah, I didn't even realize it. I completely forgot it. So yeah, I mean, strength pushback. So basically they have like 3 pushback characters. 3 elemental pushback characters, now that I think about it. Wow. Okay. Now that's yeah, that's just average solo Collie on low rating. Funny enough, my placements on Sram were 100% win rate, but well, even though they were 100%, my Hyper Mage also was 100% win rate, but anyways. Oh, Brute Attacks want some heals comes in, and I guess the first line that hits also triggered Trickeral on my IOP. I guess that's what happened. And yeah, because of this invulnerability, so at least even though my IOP is eroded, but the invulnerability is there, so the first line didn't affect him in any other way than triggering Berkerel. Minus range damage, and but gets 60 shield, so while still being killed up. So so the erosion also is not doing like that big of a deal that is already on my IOP, so yeah. Since the damage did not go off. Alright, now this elio also is gonna play pretty smart this game. Try repositioning me and the IOP. IOP of course is now on gravity and it's pretty distanced. And so I guess, you know, does it with the intention of focusing the fog rod instead and preventing the... Sorry, I had to yawn. Preventing the turn from me and the IOP. Which is smart, honestly, even though, again, the guy might be playing just a one-shot, like basically for fun one-shot build, but I mean, still doing pretty good, pretty smart choice, attempting that. And so, my IOP decides to hit with the range. I mean, there is not many more options that he can do. So, yeah, just double sort of IOP. Get some leak pie. Apparently, there's a line of sight on it, and so. And so I had to again yawn. Sorry, guys, that I'm like that, but I didn't. I really didn't sleep. Even though I had right now break between the. After I failed the apparently after the first recording broke like somewhere at the end, so in some spots, so I didn't want to like record. I could have actually, now that I think about, could have recorded the rest of the audio and keep what I've had. Whatever, you know what? I can just have a problem with my stuff. Anyways, I'm trying like to play some traps to just get somewhat closer to the crab. I'm already thinking I'm gonna use the waylaying just to hit him. If the coward wasn't there, then I would just put like Calamity with the mirror trap in a corner, then pull him with the waylaying towards me, and then I would just trigger, and it would trigger these traps, right? So, but instead I decided to do one waylaying. Now, of course, the ivory got bugged and I wasn't sure if there is gonna be one. Leak pie is not gonna work, so I'm just doing canny bubble. And, well, and just, that's about my turn. So at least, I guess they can lifesteal from the crowd right now because I have applied the healing from it, but yeah. Okay, then Io jumps in, does duel, and for the preparation for the Wrath. I mean, he's playing pushback, strength, so the Wrath is not gonna be as strong as, you know, from just clean element. Still though, my Fogger does the breakwater onto the turret, and this way, and he's also pushing the Io away. Now he can also lock the line with this Arachnid that is there. And what else? It's gonna prevent the Wrath coming from the Io. Anyways, what do we? So yeah, ideally they kinda would like to get. Oh wait, did he just play the Scavander? I think is the variant. Oh, so he did play the shield, but he plays the turret shield. Yeah, so he does play the variant. Yeah, no, don't play it, guys. Don't play this variant in 3v3 ever if you're playing Fogger or not. Seriously, it's so bad. But well, unmovable state on his turrets, and why not? I guess at least the pushback damage coming will not come onto the turrets. I mean, anyway. So. My jumps in, of course, Elio keeps the Kra again away from my IOP and from me, and tries to, well, continue, try to maintain the distance, right? This match overall is, as you can see, it's quite a bit about positioning, especially mainly because of how the enemy Elio plays, so I'm saying, it's very smart gameplay. Even though, but it's still looking better for us due to the fact that we are pretty much preventing any sort of damagers coming at us. And here it goes, the first turn where the Kraken actually do some pushback damage. And here it goes, so he's doing it using the turret, and it's quite a bit on my eye now that I notice it. It also damages a little bit the lifesaver. Alright, again, I need to place some traps and try to advance since I have no other way to get there. But my goal then is to block the portal. There is no way I'm willing to let you continue doing what you've been doing, Elio. And I'm placing some positioning traps. So as you can see, guys, I mean, that's basically the average gameplay of the Sram. You kinda just place the traps to, you know, kind of prevent like movement, placing some mist somewhere, and then eroding, and yeah, it's kind of simple, kind of boring, and you know, it can be, it's also not maybe fully useful, especially that if mist maybe was, I don't know, at least one cell maybe longer, but even then, I don't know, the class is not doing too great right now when it comes to the 3v3, so yeah, okay, enemy Elio already gave up, left, and there goes the Wrath from the strength pushback damage, kills the turret, but yeah, okay, IOP is like, I'm out of here. Crab will not leave, so until then I can yap. So as you can see, guys, even though we didn't win by the damage, we won by just pressure, I guess, and just even, I don't know, I guess countering everything that they've been preparing for us. So the pushback damage from the Elio, the Wrath from the IOP, everything been prevented. So I guess that's the end. So I think that even though again it wasn't really much of a fist fight, I think it still was a nice match to show. To show like that you may win just not by, you know, brute force, but also by some just smart positioning. I mean, that Elio also clap to him. I mean, I approve that sort of gameplay that he was doing. Not going for some pushback, just trying to keep his ally alive, and it was fair. Totally understandable. Anyways, it's a matter of time before the before this crow will get killed. So I may say right now, if you enjoyed the video, then leave a like, subscribe, check me out on twitch.tv/NevalonV2. And of course I invite you to the Discord server, which is linked in the description. I'm here rushing for the... Oh yeah, another factor is that the Ice Knight sword is very, well, it can be stronger than the... For AP is very strong, actually. Maybe didn't land as hard because of the Ivory that blocked kind of the second line, but still. It does pretty solid of a damage. I didn't even have did I not have like a chest slot anymore? I guess I lost it. Anyway, Chafer for the MVP. So yeah, I guess that's about it from me, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and take care.